How are you guys doing? I hope everyone are super well. I I'm going to just do super random reading. I kept getting these downloads for a couple of days now, and I just wrote them down. So you guys, this is not for everybody. If you resonate, you're gonna know the message. You're gonna feel the message. If you don't resonate, then just click off. This message is not for you. But yeah, thanks for hanging out here, and please subscribe if you haven't, so we can stay connected. Like the video if you truly resonate, if you recognize yourself, and drop the comment down below if you have courage. I am going to talk to the witches. Um, I'm going to talk to the good witches, though, angelic witches, witches that are working for the good of the humanity, for the good of the nature, for the elevation of the planet, right? So, back in the days, they used to burn witches, people that knew how to heal people, how to communicate with the source, um, people with supernatural powers. But what is really supernatural? I mean, it's supernatural for people who don't have those gifts, right? Like, or they are not tapped into those gifts. But to people that were born with these gifts or are an open source, these gifts are natural. So there's nothing weird about it, like it's kind of funny how sometimes you would have to explain yourself to people and like, oh yeah, like be kind of almost like apologetic about your gifts. And that's not how it was designed. Like, we all have our purpose on earth, and we all come with different qualities and different gifts. And if you recognize these talents in yourself, this is for you specifically, because spirit is trying to reach you. Like, they're trying to help you to step into those gifts and start using yourself as a vessel that spirit can talk through for the wealth of humanity, I'm hearing. So this card, I'm sorry guys, it's a little bit windy. This card says a wise counselor, number 5, big changes happening, learning traditions, learning traditional knowledge, and you are stepping into the season of higher education. You are leveling up the spiritual ladder. You must have done some work in prior, because spirit is putting you in a position of the higher education. So whatever you have been doing, good job, you graduated, and this is the time for you to learn more about supernatural and learn more about your gifts, and lean closer, lean harder to the source. You're getting closer to the spirit. When you are going through something pretty intense like this, spirit is isolating you. They might be separating you, because you need to concentrate. And not only that, you need to focus your energy. Like, you need to gather your energy, and you need to stay in that energy. Like, I'm hearing you need to let spirit come and go as it please, and release all the judgment. Don't be too judgmental. You may experience good or like positive or negative emotions, but don't judge your emotions. Just kind of let them come and go. I'm hearing you might be puking, like purging, right? Like puking, like whatever doesn't belong in your body anymore. I see a lot of people going through different ceremonies right now, and I've never experienced one, so I wouldn't know what to say. But I mean, I've heard that a lot of people are getting a lot of help and, you know, releasing a lot of things through these ceremonies. But I cannot really recommend because I only speak from the experience and I wouldn't know how it's like. But I am seeing a lot of people, you know, releasing and purging right now. So yeah, maybe if you have anything that you would like to purge, you know, like try yoga, you know, try free movement, just dancing, just moving your body as you please. Listen to your body, and especially when places are hurting, these are the points that you would want to concentrate on because there's some trapped energy in those places, and so work on those specific spots right there. And if you absolutely don't know how to start to do yoga, then please take some classes. Whether it's, I mean, there's so many different schools that offer like free first class or free whatever, like, or like classes can be so affordable. So try and, you know, get into those classes. I remember first time I went to yoga and the teacher was very intuitive. She told me that, hey, you need to work on your weaker side. Like there's, you're like too masculine. Like you're working too. I'm right-sided, so she told me that I am working too much in my masculinity, and that I need to tap more into my femininity, my weaker side, she told me. And that was something that, you know, really like kind of woke me up, like caught my attention. And I heard this message today as well. So let's say you are right-handed and you always write with your right hand, right? Try and write with your left hand, or draw or paint with your left hand. Try to do more things with your left hand, and even like a jewelry, things like that. Like try and wear more jewelry on your weaker side right now, because you would want to empower what is weaker. Returning to your original self again, like your initiation is, yes, elevation, but eventually you are returning to your original self. So this might be tied down to your past life. So maybe you were a healer or a witch in your past life, a psyche, and you are just remembering your original talents, you know, your original calling. And yeah, you are just on a journey to returning to original self. And this includes just being extremely honest with yourself. You know, journaling is good, or just talking things out with people that you love. And also, of course, you don't have to do this, but I find it very healthy to just return to my original natural look. Like I used to dye my hair, but I stopped doing it because I just wanted to give my hair a break. And actually, I start connecting with myself very differently. Like it took me back to the time where to my childhood, to my teenage years, where my hair wasn't dyed, and I have like a very happy memories from those times. And so yeah, I would really suggest that you start taking care of your natural self more. Same goes to like a nails or skincare, things like that. So if you, for example, wear like acrylic, maybe try and like give your nails a break for a little bit and just like oil your nails, you know, like take care of your natural nature. Beautiful. Spirit is very proud of you. So Spirit is saying that you are a child of God. You're a child of God, and I'm feeling a lot of joy right now. So Spirit is definitely very, very happy for you and proud of you, and um, like they would love to get to know you better. They think that you will be excellent at what you do, or what you will end up doing. Follow the light in the end of the tunnel. Now remember, these messages are just super, these are just downloads, so I can't always explain why I had to write these down, but I'm sure that it is somebody who can resonate with this message. So whatever it is for you, just know that there is hope, and there's light, and there's joy, and there's happiness, and this is what you gotta follow right now. This is, even if you don't remember how it feels like, you need to try and remember, how you felt before you got sad or depressed or outcasted or whatever it is. Just follow the light in the end of the tunnel and trust that there's better times ahead. I'm also hearing that go to the bright places. Instead of going to the dark places, follow the light. Again, yeah, develop your weaker side. So use your weaker side more, exercise your weaker side more. Um, Normally left side for most of the people, but of course can be right side for some people. And this is not only your hand, this is like the whole part of your body. Like you need to balance out your parts, like your left with your right and your right with your left, so that your body is balanced, so that energy can flow freely and you can get better downloads. Your higher self is trying to come out. Let her or him. Your higher self, if you never met your soul, you don't know how your soul looks like. My soul came to me super randomly in my dream, and I was so surprised because honestly, she doesn't look anything like me. I mean, I could feel her and I knew it was me, but she was physically so much more beautiful than I am in this lifetime. I was like, just very surprised, and it kind of changed a lot of things for me because I was like, I never considered myself being super attractive or beautiful growing up. I was kind of like a tomboy, and like I never, when I look in the mirror, I'm just like, oh, okay, this dude, I mean this girl. But when I saw my soul in my dream, that put a lot of things in perspective, and I really start appreciating myself more, and I start connecting with her better. And my soul told me that she was so sad. Like, she was so sad for me. Like, she felt so bad for me because I didn't appreciate myself enough. Like, I didn't see myself as beautiful. And my soul told me that you can do so much better. And this honestly recently just happened to me like few months back. So yeah, try and connect with your soul. Even if you won't be able to see her right away, try and feel her out, because she's always calling you. Whenever you want to connect to your soul, it is there available to you. So try and go within. You may have dreams, where dreams, she might talk to you in the dreams. Always Google the signs of your dreams, what your dreams mean, because this is how our higher self normally talks to us in our dreams. Unconventional ways. Don't doubt it. Yes, there is. You are stepping into the season where a lot of things may not make any sense to you. Just like my free writing, sometimes I don't even know what it means, but I still have to write it down, right? And then I have to go and look it up. And this might be the way that Spirit is going to teach you as well. Like, they will give you a download, like just one word. Like today, the whole day, I kept hearing is it insufficiency or something like that, like insufficiency, like something related to like nutrition and vitamins. And I take my vitamins, so I know that that's not me. So maybe that message is meant for somebody. If you thought like, oh my goodness, you must be very very sick if let's say your nails are not doing great, or your hair is falling out, or your skin is getting worse, it is sufficiency, something like that. So it might not be as bad as you think. Maybe you're just lacking some nutritional vitamins. So try and look into those things. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of unconditional ways. You might receive downloads during, let's say, you'll be watching a show and you're like, oh my God, that is me. Like, that is resonating with myself. And this is how Spirit is going to be talking to you, like through visuals, through nature, through dreams, even through food sometimes. Like, your spirit will literally tell you what you need to eat or drink in the certain seasons. And please be careful to listen to your body in those times, because it is very important. Like, the better you listen, the faster you'll get there. I'm also hearing that your body is becoming crystalline. So after purging, a lot of people cannot, like, let's say after certain ceremonies, people cannot eat certain foods. Like, they used to eat burgers, but not anymore. So that is because your body is becoming more crystalline, like more you molecules are vibrating higher. Like, they vibrating, this is like they're vibrating faster, and they need some space to do that. So that fast is good, and then also just like a lot of liquids, and maybe going vegan for a little bit, like dairy free, carbs free, like no bread, no dairy, no meat, type of thing. That will crystalline your body, and that will increase your antenna. Like, you're like an antenna, always tuning towards the spirit. And your antenna will be working better when your body is less dense. A lot of water. I'm hearing a lot of water, like twice as much water. If you don't know how to drink water, try like a gallon a day. Gallon a day is good. I am right now going through apple cider vinegar fast, so I'm seeing results right away, like just results in my mental state of mind. Like, I feel much happier and at ease after just 1 week of fasting. I mean, I do still eat, but I eat way less, and I drink a lot of apple cider vinegar with water, like diluted, not concentrated, because it will burn your insides. But let's say teaspoon or a couple of teaspoons of apple cider vinegar and a glass of water. And I do it first thing in the morning and last thing. I drink it first thing in the morning. I drink it all day long, like during the day between my meals. And I take that to bed with me. Even sometimes wake up in the middle of night to drink it. Enjoy every little thing. Yes, it's very important to stay in the happy place for the positive outcome, for the good downloads and things like that. Enjoy every little thing. Like look how beautiful these crystals look in the sun. Look how beautiful this grass is. It's all green and vibrant. How beautiful is this lila? How beautiful is this purple color? Little things like that, or like look how beautiful this shadow looks. Like little things, whatever makes you happy. happy, just enjoy, really like dive into that beauty. And like, you know, when you are happy, when you enjoy things, like your body literally produces feel good hormones, and that is so healthy for us physically and mentally. So remember to enjoy little things, you know. You are here to guide others. You are an earthly angel right here, look. You are a good wise counselor. You are a good witch. And people like, you know, people have a lot of association with witches. As I told you, like back in the days, they used to burn witches, you know, because they just didn't know any better. Um, when people bring it up, like, maybe don't call yourself a witch, maybe call yourself a medium or a psychic or intuitive or something like that, you know, so that you won't scare people away, because a lot of people are very afraid of supernatural if they haven't really had a lot of experience with it. So a counselor, you know, a life advisor, an intuitive person, something like that. A lot of introverts are naturally intuitive, so you can just call yourself an introvert. Yeah, you are here to guide others and bring them hope, is saying Spirit here. So you are on a very important mission here. You are a light worker. You know, might be a crystal child. Like, what is crystal child? Meaning that, or rainbow child, or indigo child. You know, especially if you are, I'm hearing that I'm talking to a lot of introverts, and a lot of introverts are crystal children or rainbow children. I'm seeing here, meaning that when you are a crystal child, your aura is like a crystal. It's bright like this, and your aura will adapt to any aura. Like, you can adapt to any aura. That's why you are an empath, right? Because you can feel other people's auras, you can feel other people's emotions. And what crystal children a lot of times end up doing, same way as a rainbow children, but crystal children will do anything to make the person feel good, because they don't want to absorb that negativity. They would rather deal with a happy person or a peaceful person than with somebody who is suffering from anxiety or sadness or confusion or negativity, right? Anger, whatever it is. You will kind of like, you will end up saging their aura. Like, you, if your aura is clear like this, they will absorb your clear aura, and you will absorb their, let's say, their like dense aura. Like, let's say their aura is gray, your aura will become grayish too. So it will take you some time to recover. Like jumping in the water is probably the fastest way to clear your aura. Taking a spiritual bath or a shower, just jumping in a lake or an ocean, and the earth will absorb a lot of it too. So remember to lay on the ground, not only on your back, but also on your stomach, because a lot of our emotions are like in our core and heart chakras and just our front body. So lay on your stomach, and then when you feel stressed out or when you feel pressure between your brows, like in your forehead, press your forehead into the ground and just stay there until you start feeling better. Or you can heal yourself with crystals. Just hold your crystal against your third eye, and it will purify your aura. Remember that you need a lot of alone time. This is how you recharge. A lot of alone time, or a lot of time with other crystal rainbow or indigo children, I mean people. I mean, I'm gonna keep calling you children because we're children of God, but yeah. So don't mind. I know you're grown up. Okay, great. Your body is speaking to you, so make sure that you are listening. So whatever part of your body is hurting, that's normally trapped energy, trapped maybe trapped emotions. I mean, of course, can be like a physical, a bruise or whatever. But normally, it is like a trapped energy that needs to be released. And the way you release it is just by moving your body more, and like doing yoga, stretching, pressing on it. Like you need to get some blood flow in there as well. So be sure that you pamper yourself like yourself. You don't have people to massage you. Make sure that you massage yourself. And lately I found out that I have certain like press points that are non-activated, like between my thighs, like in my inner thigh, like closer to my genitals, but like on my leg, like inside of my, try and press those points, like where your panties line is. So try and really like stretch your lower body, like stretch your legs and like press on those points and massage those points, because there's like points in there that are very important to women. And especially if you're not like being active right now, you need to make sure that you're still stretching, like you are still doing your exercise. And like don't feel weird about it, like it's totally okay to massage yourself, like it's fine. Just maybe do it in private. But yeah, get very intimate with your body, like get to know your body better. Also, I'm hearing maybe learn how to crack yourself, like your neck. And I mean, be very careful, of course. I don't want you to, get hurt or anything like that. But like gently, maybe like learn how to crack yourself when sometimes there are, we need to know how to crack ourselves, or ask somebody to crack your back and work on you, gently work on your neck and things like that. But it is something that you can learn to do by yourself as well. Just like get to know your body through stretching and yoga first. Be very gentle with your neck and your spine, things like that. Okay, this is again like these messages are something that I don't always know what they mean, but I got a download about the hair. Your hair is carrying messages. So maybe be very intuitive about the way you are doing your hair, or the way you are taking care of your hair. Your hair, just like your skin, like your hair will speak to you. Like it will let you know what you need to do with it. Like maybe it is doing some natural hair mask with I don't know. I heard that like aloe vera is good, clover is good, avocado, eggs, certain oils, of course, like coconut oil is good. Do the research on like natural methods, or at least try to use like a clean hair products. There's like so many different options out there nowadays. And then also like be very mindful of how you feel that day, how you do your hair, like whether it's on a ponytail, or whether you do braids, or whether you would like to just like let it be loose, because a lot of the messages are coming through the top of our head. So let's say if you're holding your hair, you have a lot of hair or braids, and you're holding them in like a high bun on top of your crown chakra, you might be stopping certain messages from coming through, something like that. So be mindful of how you feel about your hair, what your hair is telling you. And then I've heard that sometimes when we go like dark places, certain entities can actually be attached to our hair. So make sure that when you come home, you not only wash your body, but you also wash your hair to purify your aura. Do as you please. Do what feels good. Yes, I think this is like the most important message of the day. Do as you please. Do what feels good. Do what feels good. Do everything that feels good to you and right to you. Separate yourself from evil. Spirit is talking to you. When I am going through my separation process, Spirit is literally blocking everybody. There's like only my family here, and that's it. Like nobody else has an access. Like my phone is not ringing, or even if somebody send me a text message, like I always don't even see it, or I just don't feel like replying. It can get like really lonely. I remember for my first times when Spirit was separating me, like it was only my Uber driver texting me for months. And I kept thinking like, what is wrong with me? Like, what, people don't like me? But yeah, it was needed, you know, because you don't need any distraction, and energy comes through lines too. So make sure that you know you switch off your phone when you go to bed, so you get better downloads through your sleep. And make sure that if you are on social media, maybe try and like decrease that for a little bit, or only follow people that inspire you. But yeah, maybe like go like easy on like posting and stuff about yourself right now, because Spirit is kind of, they want to keep you in secret for a little bit. When they are working with you, like they don't want nobody to distract you energetically, so they're like separating you from everybody, and especially from evil. So they're separating you from people that are carrying you know, heavy energies. So these people will like just stop contacting you, or they will try to come through super heavy, either or. But just make sure that you follow your intuition, and maybe just like if you're posting, make sure that you like hide your stories from certain individuals at this time. This might change later on, but like right now, just be very intuitive about people that like what you feel about certain people. You know, if they make you feel uncomfortable, like that is something that Spirit doesn't want you to deal with right now. Nurture your inner child. This is so important. Like this is part of the healing process, of course. And as I told you before, like when I went to my natural state, like no dyeing hair, wearing makeup, no nothing, I start connecting deeper with my inner child. Like I start remembering good memories that I have forgotten, and I could connect to my ancestors better. I even start eating foods that I used to eat as a child, like things like that. So nurture your inner child. Do things you never got a chance to do growing up, or do things that you just love to do growing up. Like be your own parent, pamper yourself, like parent yourself right now. Also try and purge anything that is still trapped in those timelines, because these are like traumas that are holding down your development. So it's good to clear those traumas out. I'm hearing somebody needs to do a deep hypnosis. Look around, like be on alert, like when you see a sign, don't ignore it. It is spirit talking to you, giving you a download, giving you a sign, communicating with you. So follow the signs that you may find a lot of times in nature. Like I saw a bee just here, a bee, look into the meaning of the bee. What does it mean? Or like a ladybug, or like feathers, or like even trees. We can communicate with everything living, right? Like we can communicate with the trees. So when you see a tree, like ask questions, hey tree, like how are you, what kind of tree are you, what kind of nature do you have? Try and feel out the energy of the tree. I come from the country where like tree hugging is a national hobby. Like we grew up hugging trees, so nothing weird about it, but I know that some people may find it a little bit strange, especially if you grew up in a city in a concrete jungle. But yeah, like connect better with nature just physically, like go hugging, like look up certain plants, lay on the ground, lay on the grass, jump in the ocean, jump in a lake, in a river. If you don't want to go swimming, just dip your toes in the natural water, things like that. Yeah, angels are communicating with you, and it is going to be increase. It is going to increase for you during the season. Like angels are going to communicate with you through nature, I'm hearing. And also follow the wind. What does the wind feel like to you? What messages are you getting with the wind, or the storm, or the clouds? What kind of messages are you getting when you're looking at the sky? And sometimes you don't even need to get any messages. Sometimes you can just enjoy it, like this is a gift from God, so you can just enjoy all that. Angels are very gentle, like they won't be pushing anything on you. Like everybody develop in their own time, but if you're a fast learner, like I get very into it. When I get into studying, like I get very into it, and I put my like mind on it. So I want to see signs everywhere I go. So of course you will end up seeing more when you pay more attention. But if you are one of those people who like to just take things slowly, it's okay too. Like there's no rush whatsoever. So normally a lot of things happen when we just relax. The state of relaxation is very, very powerful state of flow, state of relaxation, state of happiness, enjoyment, joy, laughter, peacefulness. I'm hearing peace, relaxation. So just relax, and you will hear and you will see everything that you need to hear and see. And again, not only through nature, like you will end up getting a lot of downloads through hearing technology, like television or shows or social media, whatever it is. Like you will learn things through different routes. Give thanks to spirit, of course. Like this is so important, right? Like a lot of times I was just having a conversation about going to church with a friend, and we were just talking about like how we go to church to ask for things, but how many times we've gone to church to just praise the Lord, praise God, like give thanks and just like be grateful for everything, like praise the spirit, praise the source, give thanks. Take good care of your pets and nature. Yeah, when you this is praising the source, like this is praising God. When we take good care of our pets, this is depositing towards good karma. Like I mean, of course, it's nice to hang out with your pets too and take care of them, but um, somebody here has been taking very good care of their pets, and this is part of your initiation process. This is why you are being elevated, because you have been doing your work. Like, you have been taking great care of your plants or your pets, or you've been giving back to nature. Maybe you've been just very like environmentally friendly, I'm hearing. So good job. Thank you for doing that. Yeah, that's how you give back, right? Yeah, and I'm hearing like try and limit all the chemicals in foods, chemicals in skincare products, chemicals in detergents. I used to suffer from pretty bad acne in my teens, and it took me a long time to understand that probiotic is the root of, just a lot of. Like, you can get rid of a lot of things by taking probiotic in the morning, probiotic pills in the morning, and just leaving out sugar, leaving out dairy, leaving out meat products, and bread, like carbs, gluten, but also chemicals. So going leaning towards natural products in skincare. I don't even use any creams. Like, I'm nearly 40, but I I mean, people say that I look younger because I've never really used any creams or any products. Like, I only oil my skin. Like, I use natural oils and that's about it. Um, but yeah, what comes to like detergents, I noticed that when I don't use chemical free detergents, I'm getting breakouts. So make sure that you are washing your clothes with natural, with the chemical free products. Okay, these messages came super quick, so don't mind my my handwriting. I was just trying to get everything on paper as fast as they were coming in. So, learning how to travel in dimensions. So, um, time is like, I'm hearing timeless. Time is timeless. So, time is an illusion, right? I mean, time is real, but it's like there's our souls, our spirits don't really, like, the universe, we don't know how old the universe is, so we have pretty limited knowledge about time, I think. So learning how to travel in time and dimensions, like, things may get like very confusing, like don't mind that, just like follow the intuition, like just try and let go of the concept of time and just observe, and everything will come together, especially when it comes to love relationships and things like that, how things progress. Like, time is timeless and the form is formless, what I'm hearing. And I feel like this is something that spirit is teaching you right now. Let them talk, step away from the conflict. Yes, very important to stay in your happy place right now. um if you want to go hardcore weapons like sage crystals, sage, sometimes when I feel like the conflict is about to rise, um normally between me and my partner, I literally just bring the sage. I'm like, babe, I'm so sorry, but I'm like, I'm getting anxiety. Like, I just want a sage right now. And like, it stops instantly. So, first he was like, oh, yeah, this is kind of offensive. But I mean, this is something necessary for my well being. Like, I need to do it because I'm very sensitive, especially in confrontational situations. Like, I just don't, I just can't. Like, it makes me feel super on edge, like uncomfortable. Like, either I will just run away and leave the room or step outside normally. I will open all the windows and doors. to let that energy out. And yeah, I will sage the room. Like I will bring all my crystals and all my sage there to just make it stop. So just a little life hack. Good to know. Okay, settling is not okay. You deserve more. Yeah, I don't know. This is for somebody. Settling is not okay. Maybe this is relationship or work related for somebody. If you don't feel comfortable in where you at, or hey, I'm hearing that maybe you're like you need to move. Maybe when you move, you will feel way better. Yeah, you definitely deserve more. So for a lot of, I noticed like in my from my experience, whenever I was being put through like a spiritual elevation, I was I was like relocated. Like spirit would give me a gift of relocation, and it was always for the better. So I was going places, and I couldn't even believe where spirit was putting me. Like I think I learned a lot about manifestation, manifesting like my housing situation. I was living in LA, and when I first moved to LA, spirit put me in Skid Row. If you know what Skid Row is, like I was like in an old artist building, right, where you would just apply with your portfolio. Like they wouldn't even take people in, but like somehow I got in, and I was like, well, this is awesome because I moved from New York, and I'm like, oh, this is great, like so much space. And then the night came in, and all these people came outside and started camping in front of our door. I couldn't get in, I couldn't get out. There's so many criminals there, like just majority of the people were men, and I just felt so uncomfortable. Like I couldn't step out after the dark because it was dangerous, to people with guns, people with just like mental disorders. And yeah, like I stayed there for 9 months, and I had to break my lease because I just like couldn't leave my house anymore. And spirit relocated me. Like I was praying on a better location. Spirit gave me the back house, what was like a garage, like renovated garage space, with a pool that nobody like ever used. Like there was a main house there, and I was the only one who could use the pool. Like it was kind of like a private pool. I was like, okay, well, I guess this is the gift from what I went through. Like I was in like 9 months in a lockdown in this space in Skid Row, and I would just smell like the urine every day for breakfast. It's terrible, but yeah, I learned a lot during that season. So spirit will give you like harsh lessons like that. So be ready. The reward is going to be great too, so be ready for that too. Elevation, maybe you should get a boyfriend with money so he's not always working. Oh my god, I don't even know why. Why is this message coming through? Somebody needs to get a boyfriend who is financially independent, basically. I apologize. Don't shoot the messenger. Graduation, yes. You are a star child right here. Definitely somebody is graduating and taking off because this card just flew out. Initiation in spirituality and in love, both places. Expansion in spirituality and in love. Good job, congratulations, proud of you. You must have courage and a good memory. Yeah, you must have courage and good memory. I don't have good memory, that's why it took me so long to remember who I am or who I was. But the more you start tapping into your past lives, the more spirit will bring you signs, and that will resonate with you. So you will not only end up remembering your past lives, but it's good to remember certain like lessons, like let's say you're learning the cards or something like that. You're just reading a lot, about spirituality. Um, yeah, and have courage, like have no fear, like work on releasing fear, because fear is very unnecessary. Like don't move to Skid Row, okay? Like don't move to like a really super super dangerous places, but just have courage and trust the spirit. Feel the magic, definitely feel the magic. Trust the magic, trust the message. This is a journey into the deep and mysterious. I'm hearing that for some people it depends on your past lives. It depends on your soul's uh, like how receiving your soul is, what kind of lessons you need to learn or you're willing to learn in this lifetime. Uh, for some people, these lessons will be super, super light, positive, and uplifting. I'm hearing like crystalline. For some people, these lessons will be crystalline, meaning that you are just like a light being, pure light, pure love, pure a fairy. Wherever you go, you're just like fluttering your wings like a butterfly. Um, for other group of people, you are going to go into the deepest places, into the darkest places, and you are going to learn about the darkness. And this is where the courage is needed, and this is where the trust is going to be needed. And you need to learn how to protect yourself before going there. I mean, of course, spirit would never send you places where like they will always protect you. You will always find somebody who will pull you out of there if needed. But don't challenge the spirit. I'm hearing like whenever you feel like something's a little off, you are actually feeling the fear, like you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna die here. Just leave immediately, like leave immediately, like trust your intuition. Like I'm hearing places such as clubs and stuff like that. Oh my god, when I first started my journey in LA, spirit would send me into like to a lot of hip hop clubs, and I didn't always know why I had to go, but I just knew that I love hip hop. I love the African American culture. I love the music, I love the people, everything. But sometimes I didn't even need to go. Like I'm like, oh, I would just rather chill at home, and spirit was like, oh, you know what, no, this offer came up, so you gotta go. I go there, and things would just go down. People would pass out on me. People would just start freaking fighting or something like that. And I would always be there, like in the middle, like, oh my god, I'm just a white girl. Like, please don't hurt me. Like, I remember one time I would go to the restroom and this woman just fell down on me. Like, she just fell. And, the ambulance came in, everything came in. But, like, spirit will send you to places where people will go down, and just be careful, okay? Just know that sometimes it's good to exit, sometimes it's good to leave. Once you've done your job, when somebody fell on you and didn't hurt their head, because otherwise if you wouldn't have been there, they would have fell and hurt their head, right? Once this is done, when somebody else comes and takes over, your time is you're good to go. Like, you can leave. I remember one time I was at the festival, and spirit was like, you have to move, like this is not the spot for you, like you gotta go and stand on this other spot. And I tripped onto something, and it was so dark I almost fell. And it was one of those like cable things on the ground, and spirit told me, stand on this thing. And after like standing there for 15 minutes, I understood why, because a lot of people were tripping on that thing. So I just had to put on the flashlight on and shine the light onto the darkest the danger, onto the danger, right? Because a lot of these people were already messed up and drunk or whatever, and they were like falling off this thing, one after another. Like almost every person who stepped on that thing would fall down, and not until Spirit told me to put the flashlight on and shine the light onto that thing, and I had to stand there for the rest of the night. And these are like certain missions that Spirit will give you. Like in my process, I had to work a lot with homeless people, and especially women. Like the stories that I would hear were completely horrible. But yeah, you will have your own tasks, and this is an initiation process. Like it's not gonna be just dancing on roses for everybody. Like certain people will go through very difficult situations, and this is where the courage is needed, and this is where you need to trust the Spirit the most and trust your intuition, right? Thank you, Lord. Travel, yeah. For some people, this will be travel. Depending on your soul purpose, on your soul mission, Spirit will make you travel or relocate. Oh, I'm hearing speed of the light, speed of the light. So there's going to be a lot of movement. Like you're going to be working on the grid, like we have an energetic grid. So Spirit needs you there. Like you need to go there to complete a mission and to ground the energy. Like you are like an antenna, and you are between the sky and the ground, and you are like this tube, and Spirit will shoot the light through you to ground this light into the earth or that place or that human that you will be interacting with. So just trust it. Like if Spirit is going to be sending you, you got to go. Like it's your job. Like you might not even be getting paid for it, but you will definitely be rewarded. So just do what Spirit tells you to do. For some people, this is the end of imprisonment. So once you're done with your school, with your spiritual school, and you will learn everything that you need to know, there will be an end to your imprisonment, and Spirit will start sending you places. You'll become like a missionary, a star missionary. You cannot be favored by the Spirit if you don't trust the Spirit. I mean, you can be favored by the Spirit, but you'll be favored more if you just trust it. You lean towards the Spirit. I'm hearing somebody here is very highly ranked in a spiritual world initiation to become a shaman. So you will be somebody who will end up working with a lot of different elements, such as plants and holding ceremonies. You might be a yoga teacher, or you might be I'm hearing Amazon. You might be from Amazon, just have like a hidden knowledge that other people don't know when it comes to nature and spirit and plants. And you might be a nutritionist. You might be an actual medical field personality, like a doctor or a nurse or a researcher. But yeah, you are a shaman. I'm hearing stay humble, stay humble. Stay in your truth, stay in your soul truth. So important. Don't be insecure, like have self-worth, but stay humble towards the Spirit, right? Let them guide you, let them teach you. You are a witch, a magician. You will be performing miracles. Only you have a self-healing gift. Truly, yeah. Because only you know what you have experienced and what you need. So I've gotten a lot of help from other people when I needed to heal, and everybody's still healing. I'm still healing every day. I'm healing. But I am not looking to be healed by other people anymore. I'm looking to be healed by the power of the spirit, nature, nutrition, learning about natural medicine, things like that. Um, so you will become a self healer if you are not. Maybe you need like a little push from other people that are more experienced to show you how to do it. But once you do it, you'll know how to do it. Follow your intuitions, follow your dreams, like follow your dreams, but also follow like, again, the B. Follow the meaning of your dream and sleep more. And sleep in a very irrational times. Like whenever you feel tired, you need to take a nap. Unless, of course, you're working or have kids, things like that. But normally, if spirit is telling you to sleep, that means that they're gonna send you a download. So that download may come 3 in the morning or 3 in the afternoon. Like, we don't know. Yeah, start learning about your past lives. First of all, ask a lot about your ancestors. Look into your family tree. Who used to be in your family tree? Like, I had no idea when I started my journey. I didn't know who my ancestors were. And then I started asking questions, and like every other person was a freaking priest. And I was like, what? I had no idea, I just wasn't interested. So you will find out things when you start asking your grandmothers and grandfathers about their grandmothers and grandfathers, things like that. Oh yeah, there's a pretty good show I recently started watching. You may find it interesting if you still haven't seen it. It's called Always a Witch. And then another one is Bewitcher that I love, love, love. But yeah, look into the show Always a Witch. It's a show about the young girl who she was a witch in like 1200s or something like that, and she was burned, and then she was reincarnated into our time, and she had to rediscover her gifts. So very, very interesting. Let's pull one card from the deck to finish this off, you guys. Thanks for still hanging out with me. I know this is a very long reading, but as I told you, it's not meant for everybody. So if you are still here, you are most likely a witch. Strength, definitely. Courage, compassion, perseverance is needed on your journey. And ask I'm seeing that you are eternal. Look, you are a very old soul, like an angel, like you came from the heavens, and you reincarnated in the form of the human, beautiful human. But your gifts are coming straight from your 11. Look, master number 11. So you are a master manifester, you are a magician, you are yeah, master manifester. Like anything you think of will manifest. And you are a saint, you have a lot of hidden knowledge. And also I'm hearing that you have a protector spirit with you in this lifetime. Like, it might be your pet, maybe you have a dog or a cat, or it might be just a really good loyal friend that has traveled with you during all these past lifetimes. And I'm hearing that you are very grounded. Like, I'm hearing that you are like, you know exactly what your mission is on Earth, and you're on it. Like, you know what you're doing. You have no self-doubt whatsoever. Beautiful. The wheel, yeah, definitely. Like, look, all these little angels are helping you out in this on this crazy journey towards the eternity. and towards the spirit, towards the God. So 10 again, look, 10. A completion, a new cycle beginning. A lot of luck, progress, and change in cards for you. So you're definitely jumping on this journey, or you are graduating. You're graduating. Abundance, opportunity, resources. There will be, spirit will reward you with abundance, new opportunities, and resources. Whatever you need will be provided for you. Like, you will never need to worry about nothing. Because if spirit is putting you into the position, they don't want you to worry about the money or the living situation or nothing. Like, all the resources will be provided for you. All you need to do is ask. Something is coming, like some money is coming in for you in a fall time. You're graduating. Some money is coming in for you. Up. Up, up, up. Sorry, you guys. Yeah, you're definitely on a journey right now. Guided by the angels, guided by the spirit. A star, inspiration, fulfillment, fate. You are this star. You might be a star seed. You might be. Lately, I've been hearing supernova, supernova. So, only you know your original origin, but you are definitely like a very extremely old soul. A dreamer. Again, 0, look. A new cycle, a beginning. You're like this curious new child on earth, and you have like all these ascendant masters guiding you, and you have like a loyal friend or loyal friends here beside you. A lot of studying to do. Yeah, spirit here is saying that trust your emotions, relationships, and intuition. And they got your back here, so don't worry about nothing. Just trust yourself. Your most important mission, your most important weapon is your intuition. And I'm hearing that intuition comes from innocence. Beautiful. Okay, you guys, good luck with everything, and let me know how it goes. Congratulations to everybody, and if you resonate, like the video. Let's share this message to more people that needs to hear it, and comment down below if this is your story. And please don't forget to subscribe so we can stay connected, and you'll keep receiving more messages through me. Love you guys. Wish you best of luck. A lot of light, a lot of happiness, and a lot of courage. Bye.